On episode 5 of Hours Later, it's the Pride edition with Chris and Ray, his belligerent ex. Ray displays his charming nature that intially swept Chris off his feet.
And it was me. It was me directing. It was me navigating. Me saying like, okay, we have to go charge the battery. You didn't do anything.
Maybe
I'm standing by that. You didn't do anything. It was me and a wooden plank. That's how it felt. And me saying shut up to a thing that shouldn't even talk.
Maybe I was like, let's breathe, Ray. He said, shut up.
Ray phones a friend to help answer America's most asked questions about their completely stable relationship.
America asked, when you eventually wore me down, how happy were you to have me as your partner?
I phone a friend.
Go ahead.
Jen.
Hello. I'm here in Mexico. What's up? What this?
I'm just having a beer and driving.
Beer and drive.
Chris and Ray go down memory lane.
And within that 4 years, I had boyfriends, but I was always waiting for the one true boyfriend, which would be Chris.
Yeah, and in the 2 years we were together, I was also waiting for the perfect boyfriend. It never came.
And they uplift and motivate queer reality TV stars.
Fuck you, Top Chef. And fuck you, Q.
Fuck you, Tom Colicchio.
Fuck you,
Q. Both seasons.
Both seasons of Drag Race, this current season, and Survivor.
I personally do not understand why those people need a whole month. When's the last time us straights ever made anything about ourselves? Remove that gay shit. Listen now.
I'm just gonna get like a tattoo that makes me look old, like wrinkles.
So any tattoo, right? Anyone.
I want to get like a I think it's Victorian, like a Victorian vase, and there's just gonna be some flowers coming out of it, and it's gonna be like line work, and it's gonna don't look at me like that. You're like rolling your eyes.
Mm-hmm. No. Maybe internally. It's a condition. What?
You should get that checked.
What's up? Why?
What do you mean, what's up? I just want a tattoo.
Why?
Because every single guy that like I think is hot is like covered in tattoos.
So this is external, not internal.
Well, I mean, I want. That's a good question. Like, do I really want to like mar my body?
Mar?
Do I really want to like ruin?
Scar?
Just like, do I really want to like upset God? You know?
My God, my fly's been.
I thought that was part of the look.
God damn. Okay. I really do need to make a checklist for it.
What, check or fly?
Check the levels. Check that everyone's voice is on.
That everyone's voice is heard.
Zippers are up.
Oh. For me, it's like zipper down.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting some after this.
And you just walk around with it out. Anyone.
I put and then I put my finger there so people think like,
oh, that's bigger than usual.
That's what they say. That's what everyone's saying.
Everyone's saying
bigger than I thought.
Based on how he looks. Bigger than I thought. And
very agile that I can like do the war.
Very agile. We need him to get in there and move around.
Yeah. Play the drums.
Play the drums?
I don't know what is a penis?
Enough. We were talking about weddings before this. Look what happens when Kaylin's gone.
Yeah, I want a tattoo. It'll probably be like a vase with just something with pottery, just because I feel like that's my life right now. So
that's your life right now, but not enough to invest in it.
Let's not dig into that. Let's just keep it there.
Only half measures for Ray.
I just like spending five.
Typical.
Okay, so
typical.
We talked about this yesterday.
How he doesn't put in effort for the things he loves.
What? And it's funny because technically
it's funny.
Technically, we didn't tell them like how we know each other or
I
history.
said my ex.
Yeah, but like that was when.
That's enough context for everyone. That's enough context, and then you guys can figure out why based on him not putting enough effort for the things he loves. So you guys piece your own stories together.
He's right. When I'm half-assing everything. I'm dancing through life. I have no real passions. I don't think anyone likes me. I don't think God likes me with the way that my life is going.
Who exists.
And honestly, if I get a tattoo, he'll probably smite me.
It's not like you were gonna get into heaven anyways, so just
I wasn't gonna get into heaven.
Get that tattoo. Get that tattoo already.
Should I get like fag like on my forehead or something?
And on your tongue? Hey, what are you? When I get a tattoo, it will be just black. I will make it look like my legs are thinner. No. I'll make it look like my stomach is thinner than what it is. So this will be black, and at all moments, I will be behind a black wall.
At all moments.
Hey, we're going to dinner. Is a black wall gonna be there?
What is the color of the walls?
Black naturally for you.
And do you walk around shirtless?
Cropped up.
Oh, you should.
No, yeah. I won't do all my stomach. It would just be the parts that a crop top will show. So
you should do all of your stomach. So when you do a crop top, it looks like your upper half is floating.
The ultimate skinny. Not there.
Yeah. You're like doing tricks. You're moving your arms.
We can see it, Chris. It's not totally black. So
it's also like it almost looks like pencil. Like it looks like they like color
really
in pencil.
shoddy tattoo. I go to a back alley tattooist.
Well, you do it yourself.
It fades.
Yeah.
I'm screaming from the pain.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the podcast.
Anyways, I'm going to a wedding and I find it beautiful. It's been a while. It's been a year.
Do you know what kind of wedding it is?
Black tie.
Really?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, there should
black belly.
There should be like, they didn't give you a dress code?
They gave me the available gifts I can buy.
No way.
Yeah.
What was it?
The car down payment.
Down payment?
Yeah.
IVF. IVF treatment.
AK-47.
Divorce lawyer.
Prenup lawyer.
Really personal stuff.
Really weird stuff. A ski mask. Gloves.
Fake passport. A gun. Lots of guns. That was crazy.
I don't think it's that crazy.
Just said,
why is that crazy?
I mean, just add it to my one of many. Am I right?
Yeah.
Just put it in my closet on top of the others.
No, I'm just gonna give them $100 or $200. Actually, $200.
Give them like 50 cents.
I was gonna give them like 200. 200
fake. Like put your face on it.
200 Ben Franklin's. I think I'll like fold it.
What?
In some kind of way.
Yeah, make it hard for them to figure out what it is.
So they're kissing. The Ben Franklins are kissing.
What?
And I don't know, something about like, here's 2 Franklins for your wedding.
What is this? Is this like a card that you're making?
Yeah,
them?
I'll make a card, and I don't know.
They're gonna look at that and they'll be like, huh? And then they're gonna immediately unfold the money, and they're gonna have 2 like fucked up bennies.
They won't even look at the card; they'll just shake it to see what comes out. 2 Franklins. No. I don't know what my idea was. I had it in my head. I had like 2 weeks ago. I had it in my head. I was like, yes. Or maybe it was like a dream where it was like Ben Franklin kissing. It would be so funny. It's marriage, gay marriage.
You think? Oh, like a gay thing.
I don't know.
Did you really think like this is so funny?
I don't think it was so funny, but it was like, oh, that would be cute. $200.
I mean, that's like
for your contemporary friend.
Contemporary?
Yeah.
What is she not like? She's not abstract. What do you mean?
She is modern. She is Rococo. No, I don't know. I feel like I asked my other friend's gonna be there, and she said 100, and I was like, okay,
Really?
yeah, cheap.
I thought. I hope you're listening, friend. I thought that 200 was kind of like the minimum.
Oh,
for weddings.
what is this?
Because weddings are
billionaire?
so expensive.
I don't think it's
How much like how much is she paying for your head
for my head.
on a platter?
Priceless. No complaints.
Like, because you have to pay for like, well, mostly it's just catering. Like the money you spend for catering is just so much.
She said we're going to Applebee's.
Oh my God, is that the wedding? An Applebee's wedding?
She said Applebee's catering. ABC
Half apps.
ABC catering.
Applebee's.
Catering. Applebee's catering.
It's like
ABC, as easy as ABC.
when she brings out the menu for you guys to choose your entree, it's an Applebee's menu.
And she says nothing above $20.
She says, "Hurry up, because half apps is it's about to end."
And dollar margaritas.
Yeah. Get the dollaritas in before midnight.
And I'm like, steak, ribeye. And I naturally got the steak. So
Oh, you put in an order already?
Yeah. I put the surf and turf, even though I don't.
Did you really?
Even though I don't eat seafood.
Oh my God, that's like so exciting.
I'm like, I'm giving you 200. I better be getting back
The full
100 part of
You're a vegetarian, but not for weddings.
Yeah.
For weddings, you're like, I'm getting the full value.
Full value, and I don't eat it. I just let it. Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you. I'm good.
And I bring it to +1 and bring no one.
Did you get +1 for
I
this
didn't get a
wedding?
+1.
That's
Sorry, right? I'm sorry. I they said no X's.
Why would you bring me if you got +1?
Because I feel like anyone else would be giving the wrong message.
What? As your partner is in the other room.
With you, it's a done deal.
With me, it's like everyone knows we're not together.
W-
That I'm more just the clown that
Yeah.
you drag around for parties.
You come in white.
Well, I come in white and red stripes.
Whoa. You come as a circus set.
Like a clown.
Yeah, like the clown, not the 10.
Oh. What do clowns wear? No, I'll come in white, but like it'll be like
White makeup.
Jinx.
Now you have to.
Tell your friend, bring a +1. You want to bring your clown friend.
They were like, we were looking for entertainment. So that saves us, the $40 we were going to spend on it.
$40
Yeah,
on a clown?
It's a small thing.
No way.
Yeah.
How much?
I don't know.
How do you know it's small?
3,000 people. Small.
Modest. Intimate.
Cheap.
when she told you 3,000 and you said,
No.
oh, so tiny.
Oh.
Oh my God. You're going really conservative.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I guess you want no one to know about this.
I thought this was a party. Guess not.
Not a hangout at your place.
This is just a hangout. Oh, so you're going for more of a hangout vibe?
I don't know. The ones I've been to, everyone was there.
Well, the one that we went to
Was 300 people.
well, so many people. So crazy.
Yeah. So small it's the way to go.
How do you know it's small? Again.
Small is for all. How do I know?
Thank
She said
you.
that.
Oh, she was like, I can't
said-
afford it.
She said it's you. She said it's you and me.
No way.
It's you and me.
You're the marriage.
It's you and me and the priest. She said that.
She's getting married to the priest.
Yeah, I'm
And
there.
you're
I'm the witness.
Yeah.
It's so weird. He's like 50 years old, and they met when she was like
10.
in communion class. But they didn't. They said that they didn't do anything until she was
18.
16.
Oh, age of consent is different.
Yeah.
When you're 16.
When you don't care about the laws.
Age of consent is just a number.
Law is just paper.
Can't control me.
No.
Can't control me.
Oh, so you're
I'm my own person.
You're on the priest side.
Love is love.
She said it was small, so I believe her. I believe women. So
I believe victims.
Who's the victim?
The priest.
Because I'm like, if anything, you got a very mature man there.
She's lucky.
Yeah, we all deserve mature people in our lives. Which brings me to my next segment.
Don't look at the camera when you say that.
Right.
Let's go into why we broke up.
This will be 2 hours long. I wanted this to be a short one, especially with Kaylin being out.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we miss you, Kaylin.
R.I.P. Kaylin.
Come back when you can.
Yeah.
She's
seance.
currently on a pilgrimage to Applebee's.
And we are all
She's ordering those half apps up there.
dollar margaritas are free where she's at. That's
That's
good.
my heaven.
Yeah, that's as good as heaven's gonna get.
That you want $1 off $1 with that?
That's all we can do. Half apps are staying half. No.
This is God talking. Heaven is just an Applebee's with free dollaritas, and that's it.
Please, God. Currency still exists. Which means poverty exists.
It's still a capitalist society up there.
Just free margaritas. And you can get as drunk as you want all the time. I don't know. That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's
Low
pretty
standards.
good. Uh-huh.
Low standards for heaven. Are any of your friends going to the wedding?
Ashley, my one friend she was also my roommate.
Just say names. Don't elaborate. Just say names.
Ashley,
Jacob.
I just elaborated. Ashley, my roommate.
Is your roommate the one that's getting married?
My past roommate is the one getting married.
The other white girl.
Other white girl.
Oh, that's so.
We gotta move on, right? We can't keep talking. This isn't the marriage podcast. Unless
really?
you got a question.
I don't.
Unless you got a question. Unless you got a question for me.
I did ask a question, and you said Ashley.
Unless you got a big question for me.
Let's do it.
Okay, that's not a question. Let's do
question
it.
Mark.
Okay.
For those of you listening, I'm down on one knee. Chris's fly is open.
He's down on one knee. I am on his back. I'm doing a cool ass backflip right now. Whoop.
And that's my cool fucking backstory.
Whoa. No cursing.
Smiling friends?
No
Anyone?
fucking cursing on my podcast.
Piece of
right?
shit.
You fat. I don't know how much we can get away with, but optimally, no cursing. But I doubt we're gonna be able to do
Really? I didn't know that.
Optimally.
Just like bleep it out.
Okay.
I love a good bleep. Like
It'd be
like I'm bleep.
it'd be bleeped out, but it'd be another curse word.
That's
It'd be
funny.
like damn or like fuck or shit.
Yeah, and like splice it in really badly. Like damn.
You can still hear the word too.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck shit.
It's just two curses now instead of you fixing anything.
Yeah. How's we gotta move on. This can't be all about my friend's wedding.
I could truly talk for one thing for hours.
Okay. Well, this isn't what this is about.
Hours later.
This isn't.
You're like this podcast is called Hours Later, but we have to move on.
But let's, you weren't on time, so
What? I was ready at 8.
at 9:45 you came here at 10.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I was ready at 8, like foot out the door.
And if you guys want to know why we broke up, it was also because he cared about time so much.
I'd say like Chris, the flight's leaving at 7. We have to at least be there by 6:30 latest. And he'd say, "Get off my back."
Yeah.
Like you're being overbearing.
You are being type A. No one likes a type A, and I don't like you.
At period. Just period. You don't like me, period.
Well, the last time we tried to make a flight, we got there on time, even though we had like 5 minutes to spare.
We got there on time, even though the world was telling us that you're not going to make this flight.
I don't think the world was telling us. People were just saying, Do better, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Literally everyone.
Do better, guys. It might just be you guys and me in this airport, and then the rest of it's empty.
You know, this isn't good podcast material.
Why?
No, we're talking about like a story. We're not elaborating on it. I don't really feel like talking about the story, so you can tell it.
Ray was on my ass about
What?
Ray was hitting me, telling me he told me to shut up. Verbally, physically abusive. We were on our way to the airport. We had like 45 minutes. Our flight was at 8:45. We got to the airport at 8:15. We dropped our car off, sprinted, checked our bag. We had to in those 30 minutes check our bags, go to
TCA. Idiot.
SATs. We had to do our SATs on top of that. And
I did my ACT.
by the end of it, we had 10 minutes to spare. So,
Who's right?
maybe you can live life on the edge. Like maybe it doesn't really affect much because we got we got to our flight not on time. We made it early.
I just love the idea.
We had time to go to the bathroom. Like I got a little treat. I took a nap.
I like the idea that this is you being like, yeah, and I did everything right.
And
I'm just imagining people who are listening being like, this sounds really stressful. You guys are really pushing it.
I don't think anyone's thinking that.
We'll let the viewer decide. Did you know I was your first review on Spotify?
What'd you say?
I put 1 star and I said sound quality bad.
Right, that's crippling to us. Don't do that.
Yeah, the beginning reviews are so important.
Don't do that.
I treat it as a joke. That was really stressful.
Spotify
that
was
car thing was so stressful. Well, you know what? We said, let's go to Joshua Tree on the one day that we don't have a lot of time. On the one day that we have a deadline,
Some would say we don't have a lot of time in general, like in life. So that could be any day.
That's a good argument. I'm glad you made that argument. Anyway, so stressful. So stressful.
We made it and had like 10, 15 minutes to spare. So I'd say,
you know what was also crazy?
super cool.
Like, that was us making it with 10 minutes to spare was me making no mistakes. Like
Us making no mistakes.
Me
too.
Me.
I was there.
You were like making phone calls going nowhere. You were on hold for like an hour. And it was me. It was me. It was me directing. It was me navigating. Me saying like, okay, we have to go charge the battery. You didn't do anything.
Maybe
I'm standing by that. You didn't do anything. It was me and a wooden plank. That's how it felt. And me saying shut up to a thing that shouldn't even talk.
Maybe. Okay. I was like, let's breathe, Ray. He said, shut up.
Yeah, I did say it through gritted teeth. I was like, shut up.
Where I was like, whoa.
And then there's Ron in the back saying, what's happening, guys?
What's going on?
What'd you say?
And we're like, we're trying our best, sweetie. Go back to sleep.
It truly felt like we were like mom and dad.
Yeah, mom and dad.
Yeah.
And yeah. I was the mom in that.
I was for sure.
I was the mom. You were the abusive dad telling mom to shut up because you're mad.
Yeah, and I said
you can't handle stress that well. Which, get back to it. That's why we broke up. We're seeing a lot of it right now. We're seeing it played out in multiple stories.
You should like
can't handle stress.
The podcast should be
doesn't
us
put out a
getting
lot
back together and breaking up within the same episode.
Doesn't understand me. Doesn't get my jokes.
Doesn't get your jokes.
Doesn't get my jokes.
Don't put out a lot, that's for sure.
So we're on to the next segment, Ray. I looked up.
Is there a structure to this? Was I supposed to do homework?
I looked up.
Can we do pigs or people?
Top 10 questions to ask your ex.
Oh my god. What?
I looked up top 10 questions.
I'm being hounded. I'm being surrounded. I'm being bamboozled. I can't find the right word.
Okay. Top 10. okay, so we asked America top 10 questions to ask your ex. And here's what they said. Okay.
I can't believe we're doing this.
What? How? Why?
How personal is this going to get?
What do you want to talk about?
I'm going to be candid. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, be candid.
Yeah.
Be candid. Okay. The first question America has asked. America. So I looked up.
Is this a segment that you'll do like every episode?
Yes. I asked Kaylin and she's like, I don't know.
Oh, was I in bed? And she's like,
Okay. If you put out more.
What? This is America said this?
Do you think your partner would have stayed?
You know, it is crazy. I was on Reddit today. That's the crazy thing. I shouldn't be on my phone so much. I was on Reddit today and it was like a gay person asking, have you always had a nice sex life with your partner? And I do think sex is such an important aspect of a relationship. And
I think you should be on the same page.
You didn't really do a good job.
I think you should be on the same page with your partner. And that's all I'm going to say about it. And I'm going to... No.
You asked the question.
One more thing I'm going to say. I did my part.
Honestly, I do wish I put out more. I think right nowadays I feel sexier than I did back then. And so that's...
Lucky me. Look at me right now. I'm really reaping...
Thank you, Peanut Gallery.
Reaping the benefits of all this.
I'm like, this is the best I've ever felt about myself. And you're like, ugh.
Moving on. Okay. America asked, when you eventually wore me down, how happy were you to have me as your partner?
I don't understand.
What do you mean?
I found a friend.
Go ahead.
Jen.
Hello. I'm here in Mexico. What's up?
Mira. I'm just having a beer and drive.
Beer and drive.
Vroom vroom.
Raymond, I can't hear you and we're going underwater.
Is that how you drown?
No, I don't. I'm thinking of the dance.
This is good. Keep this all in. What was the question? Are you happy that
when you wore me down, when you eventually wore me down, how happy were you to have me as a partner?
What? Oh my God. So it took like 4 years for us to start dating. And within that 4 years, I had boyfriends, but I was always waiting for the one true boyfriend, which would be Chris.
Yeah, and in the 2 years we were together, I was also waiting for the perfect boyfriend.
It felt like that.
It never came.
It felt like a culmination of like almost work, like so many years of work.
Nice to hear.
I don't know. It's not romantic when you say it like that.
Nice to hear, bro.
Yeah, but I had a really big crush on you. So, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
But you knew that.
Adding that.
Are all these questions about you, or is there something like
next question
that gratifies me?
Anyways, America asked, do you think your inability for self-awareness or the inability to see past yourself put a major wedge in our relationship more, or was it me adding one too many cups to the sink? Which one do you think put more strain on the relationship?
The sink.
I think we all know how crazy that sounds, but you be the judge. America.
Chris doesn't know how to wash dishes.
Dishwasher.
Chris will put a dish in a sink. He'll let it dry. Like he'll literally let it dry. Like he'll put a hair dryer to it. And then he'll put it in the dishwasher thinking that the dishwasher will wipe away all that dirty crud.
And it did.
Oh my god. It's like Vietnam War flashbacks. Like just getting upset.
Remember, y'all, people don't fight about dishes. People fight about...
No, I think people do fight about dishes.
People don't fight about dishes. They fight about either being petty or being fun. And I think you know what side you want to be on.
It feels like I came on here to be tortured. It should be me like strapped to this chair. like I'm not holding the mic. It's like held up to my face. Oh, I turned it off.
Oh. Ooh.
Am I still good?
Speak.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Ray. Final question.
Oh god.
If you could do it all over again.
Would I have any changes? Or are you asking me if I do like an Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind thing?
No, you go. You finish that.
If I could do it all over again, I wouldn't do it. Because it wasn't worth it. Broke up. So
if you guys break up, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah. Did I learn anything? No. Did I get anything out of it? No. So it was a waste of money, waste of time, waste of money.
Waste of money. Yeah, right. You had the best 5 years of your life.
Oh,
you should be so lucky.
The 5 years would have been nice if we were having sex for 5 years. But you were being so coy for 3 years. You were being like, I don't have sex. I don't put out for just anybody. I put out for nobody.
And that's even true right now.
Oh, you don't put out? I don't know.
Genuine question. I have standards.
Oh, what?
I think I have standards.
For what?
I think I have, a certain thing I want.
What do you want? Obviously not me.
Yeah, I think I have standards, and I just stay true to that.
Oh yeah, what are we talking about?
Nothing. Like, you said if I put out, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
Oh, you put out
right
for like
one.
the right guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Right person, right person.
I put out for anyone that's hanging out in the rambles. Any stranger passing by.
Tuesday, Thursday, from 6 to 9. Rambles Ray.
Mm-hmm. Ramble there. Ray.
Ramble Ray is what his
check the bench on 82nd.
His profile is called the bench. Where your number is there? You're there.
I'm there.
Oh,
bent over, pants down.
How would that work on a bench?
Bent over the bench.
Okay,
I'll do a visual.
No, just draw it. Just draw it. No, sit down.
Draw it.
Sit down. That was my questions, Ray. You scored 184. We were looking for 200, so you do not pass.
Can I ask you some questions? Why didn't you deal with your foot problem earlier?
Do you think?
Why didn't you deal with your foot problem?
Do people go on Jeopardy and ask Alex Trebek from the dead? Questions?
Are you saying you're Alex Trebek in this?
I think I'm Alex Trebek-esque.
I think you're just as hot. Ow.
I think I have as much power.
I heard he was a monster on set.
Yeah, me too.
Like he would. I can't think of anything.
Alex Dick.
Yeah. he would,
Alex Dick, because he was a dick.
He would always have to be the first one to eat on set.
Mm-hmm.
And if he wasn't hungry,
no one ate.
No one would eat that day.
And he would come every day after dinner.
He would only film from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm. So 3 hours?
2 hours.
3 hours?
11 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's 2. And if you didn't finish, you didn't finish. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. He would like mid question.
We're done.
Walk off set.
We're done.
Yeah.
Who's got the most points?
Mm-hmm. Who's the hottest?
Who's gonna come back?
There's multiple episodes
Who's
where
gonna
he's
come backstage
like,
with me?
Yeah. He's coming home with me.
He's married. He's married with kids. Was married. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead? He's dead. Yes, okay. Confirmed dead.
Well, yeah, that's the only reason why I'm making fun of him. Because if he was alive, he'd come after us.
This guy died. Who is Alex Trebek?
Yeah. Did you ever see that TikTok where it was like, if people talked like Jeopardy questions, like, what is the Nile River? And then someone's like, this river is in Egypt and hosts the Olympics every 4 years.
Host the Olympics every 4 years?
I can't think of anything about the Nile fucking river.
The Nile River.
And people are like, okay, like you could have just said it was a river.
Well, I think you got that reversed, right? It's this river hosts the Olympics every 4 years. What is the Nile River?
No, but can you imagine if it was reversed?
No.
I can't.
I won't. I won't do it.
I have a bad imagination.
No. I don't want to. I'm against you. I don't want to do it.
I'm against
you, Russell.
Either you're with me or you're against me, Sandra.
And this is number 6 on why we broke up. We can't have a serious conversation.
I can get loud too. What the fuck?
You're right, Ray. We shouldn't fight. You're right that I was too loud.
I'll lie. I don't care. But I'll tell a good lie.
You're right. You're right. I have told many lies in this really. Yes, right. You're right. Right.
Honestly,
Where
when
people
our
hurt
relationship
people.
ended, I think our
Celebration.
When our relationship ended, I think
Cheers
our
out the street.
friendship got stronger, which I really appreciate.
You think?
Because like now there's like less pressure for me to be like, Chris, why aren't you supporting me in everything I do?
Which is a crazy thing to ask your partner to do.
Are you serious?
Everyone agrees, right? A crazy thing to ask your partner to do.
And it's like, Chris, why aren't you there all the time? And Chris, why don't you try to be on time sometimes? And Chris, why don't you like buy airplane tickets if we're going to the same place?
Right. So, perfect person.
You're like,
exist.
we'll go to the same place, and he'll say, okay, I'll buy my own hotel.
My own hotel?
Yeah.
I'll buy my own hotel?
Yeah. You'll say that.
I don't think I said buy my own hotel. I'll buy my own plane ticket because it's like $300. I'm not buying a $300 ticket for
As
anyone.
if I won't pay you back.
Who knows?
We
Ray?
were in a relationship.
Who knows? I don't know you. Who knows?
That's true. It's been a long con. Like
For $300.
Yeah.
I know you for 5 years, and you're like,
And we lived together at the time. Like,
I come back home, you're gone.
yeah.
Sucker.
Got that plane ticket to San Antonio.
And I'm like, I knew it. I should have trusted my guy. I wasn't gonna buy that plane ticket, not because I'm selfish, but because people always try to get you. People, you don't know people. You
Like,
don't know
this
people.
didn't happen, but this is still the lesson that you got out of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, you're like, people will always try and get
People
you.
will always try to get you when you're not looking. So always be on guard.
Do you think Anvi and Mark are proud that they broke us up?
How did they break us up?
Because we were supposed to we were buying the plane ticket to San Antonio, and that's the fight that, broke us up.
I don't think that was the fight that broke us up.
That's the one thing. If you bought that plane ticket, I'd still be happy.
I was one ticket away from pure joy.
Yeah, I would have been so submissive, so subservient. Whatever you wanted me to be, I would have been it.
I don't know. I'm not your parents. I can't buy you off with money. I'm not gonna make you happy with money.
I wish.
I wish. Yeah, so number 7 right there. Money equals joy for Ray.
I hope you edit in sound effects where it's like,
Bum bum.
yeah, like got him.
like those animals, like deadliest animals.
Yeah,
The planet's deadliest animals. Number 6, the cobra snake. The cobra the cobra?
The cobra snake. The cobra.
Cobra snake.
Mm-hmm. Why do you get headphones and I don't? Like,
don't
why
need-
can't I hear myself?
You don't sound.
It's because
good.
you always need to be in power.
And we reached number 8.
I'm like drunk. It's because you always need to be in power.
Number 8. I rightfully take power when I need to. I take command.
All the nights that you would
What
pin
would-
me down and
What would you
and
do?
put it
with
inside, even though I said no.
What would you do with
All the
these-
nights you did that.
This is getting cut out.
Keep it in.
What would you do with these earphones, right? You wouldn't even know what to do.
Excuse me?
You wouldn't even know what to do with these earphones.
What? I'd put them on.
And then
what do I do with them? I don't know what these
Accurate representation of what would happen.
I'd like fumble around with it. Like I wouldn't know how to hold it.
Ray, you don't eat those.
Do you want to hear an interesting story that I've been reading?
I guess I'm done. Go ahead, Ray. You're gonna talk anyways. I
let me
can't
pee.
stop you.
I need to pee. Anyway, has this been good? Like,
No, it's bad.
is it?
It's bad. You're bad, and everyone's bad.
Thank you, Chris. Glad I could substitute.
I wanted to talk about it's bullshit. What just happened
What happened?
on Top Chef? If you guys don't like Top Chef,
Oh my god.
skip 10 minutes after this.
No, this is coming out in 4 months, so it doesn't even matter.
This is coming out in a month, maybe. So,
Such a good episode, like chaos. Like it really felt like chaos.
yeah, it's chaos. It's this
What
meal.
an idiotic concept.
This meal is harmonious. That means it's good. This meal goes too good together. It's not chaotic enough. I fucking hate it. Anyways, let me explain. It was the theme was it's Top Chef.
That's the theme.
It's
Top Chef birthday.
It's
I'll do that for like 1 year.
How would that work?
I'll make all of you guys make stuff.
Okay. I just want a Top Chef hat. I just want a hat.
What, like a chef hat?
I want a Top Chef hat. I'll bring my little rat, and then a little light in there too, so you can see him.
You they're called toques. You want a
Look at the
toque?
toques.
A toque? That's like the chef hat.
We're not talking about what you do before your shift.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a toque.
Yeah, it's called toque.
Why do you wear a toque?
What do you mean? Why do you wear a toque?
Why do you wear a toque?
I wear it to work, like my accounting job. I put on a toque.
You're not a chef, so why do you wear it?
I don't wear a toque.
Why do you go around your little house with a coat?
Well, just to hide the rat.
Why does anyone wear a toque?
Oh, I have no. It's like an old French thing. Like that's just what they wore.
Those
in,
damn French.
Like it's ancient.
Am
French.
I right? Those damn French.
Hey, not as bad as those. Fill in the blank.
Those Toms.
yeah.
Tom and Jerry's.
Yeah.
If you know.
They won't know because we're gonna cut that out.
I don't know. I'll just cut out the part where I said anything.
yeah. Keep everything I said in.
Anyway, it's Top Chef. Top Chef, where top chefs come to make top meals.
Top chefs come.
Top chefs come, and they make top meals.
Top meals.
Top Chef. Top Chef.
How many times is gonna say it?
Top Chef, where
it's fashion.
It's top. It's Top Chef, where they get a bunch of chefs.
Everyone knows what Top Chef is.
I don't think everyone knows what Top Chef is. You gather 16?
Yeah, 16. Well, this year it was 15 plus a secret chef.
Plus a secret chef. You don't know who he's gonna be
until he comes on screen.
Huh?
Until he comes on screen.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Top Chef. 16 people compete.
One island.
One island.
Pairing up.
One mansion. Big Brother. And then they compete.
Outplay. Outlive. Outlast.
America's top Chef.
It's a
Runway.
singing competition.
Runway. Top Chef, 16 people compete.
They're all housewives
They
on a boat.
on a boat. On a boat in a mansion. To Fiji.
Where they have to open 20 briefcases.
Judges spin around on a chair, decide who is top chef. Okay, top chef,
Hosted by Gordon Ramsay.
and Padma
Padma said I'm too good for this show.
and Simon Cowell.
And then she released like an OnlyFans. What was that thing you showed me online?
That
Like,
was just her in the bikini.
She said
right?
big things coming, and it's like her in a bra. Like I didn't know that we had to.
She said 2 big things coming in her bikini. She
in
said,
her bikini.
She said, yeah. It was a picture of her in her bikini.
It said a big thing came.
If you guys know, Padma was the last season's.
You didn't even explain what Top Chef is. Top Chef is 16 chefs competing to
Top
be the
Chef.
best chef, and they
Top
get like the
Chef.
best chefs in the country.
Best chefs
like James
in the
Beard Award winners,
Right.
critically acclaimed
Best,
restaurants.
Best or top? Which one is it?
Top restaurants in the country, critically acclaimed restaurants, James Beard Awards.
You're going to the weeds. Top Chef, 16 chefs. 16 chefs
This is
competing, making meals every single week. Best meal wins. Worst meal goes home.
oh okay, fair enough.
And that is they are consistent. They will send your ass home no matter what.
I love that.
And that is what happened this
Like
week.
no production,
No production.
shenanigans. What foolery?
You can't say that word.
No,
Shenanigans.
no shenanigans.
No shenanigans.
No tomfoolery.
No Toms.
Well, except one. Tom Colicchio looking at you.
Yeah, he's the judge, so that's why. No,
There is one Tom.
no Tom contestants.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so they will send your ass home no matter what your track record is. This isn't RuPaul's Drag Race where they keep you on because you won 5 challenges in a row or whatever.
Yeah, looking at you.
Candy Muse, Simone,
Q?
fucking Q. Fuck you, Q.
No.
No, fuck you,
no,
Q.
No, Q.
Get rid of that black set. You know what you're doing.
Oh my god. Someone was like, they put up a really interesting point. Is it a black scent, or are you like mirroring, like, who's talking to you?
How about you talk how you authentically? I don't put on anything. Like this is me.
Because I like when I'm around gay
All
people,
slurred and
bad Spanish.
my tongue in the way.
Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna get your tongue shortened?
I'll get it lengthened. You can't remove tongue, but you can make it longer. So that way
They stretch it
there's
out.
more space. Yeah. But that's my problem. It's a real affliction. I never told you guys, but my tongue is big, and that's why I talk the way I do. And
What about the teeth?
it really affects me. And I have body dysmorphia. So
Anyway,
that's
that's
what I
our
got
segment
going
on
on.
Top Chef.
Top Chef, 16 competitors. Best meal wins. Worst meal goes home. This woman, one of them, this season,
Do you think she's a woman?
this person, killing it. Two
Like 5
two main
challenges.
challenges. Yeah, two main challenges.
Three
Three
quick
three mini
fires.
challenges,
Yeah.
which, unlike RuPaul, actually matter because you win money.
I mean, so like in RuPaul where they win money.
Unlike RuPaul, it means something. This isn't.
That's true. And they're showing off talent. They're not showing off who can like blow the best bubble.
Yeah, who makes the best like sex face?
Yeah.
While dancing.
Who can lip sync while drowning in a jacuzzi.
Like we haven't seen that like 15,000 times on RuPaul's Drag Race. Be original.
I like the one where they play.
Fuck you from
I like
season 16.
I like the mini challenge where they played golf, but it was like a ball sack hanging from.
At least I don't know.
At least that was like some skill there.
Sure.
Or when they play like Wheel of Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
what I want to say.
So there's this one
this
lady.
episode was shit. This episode was bullshit.
I actually liked it.
It
I thought it was entertaining.
It was, sure, like as a reality TV show.
As
but
reality
that is
TV.
not what they market themselves. Top Chef does not market themselves as reality TV. They market themselves as we are the top of the top.
Mhm.
We are Top Chef. We are a legit like in institute where we take this very seriously. I saw someone
It was a poorly designed challenge.
online being like, when the judge can't even articulate what
If
the
it's good or
challenge
bad.
what the challenge is.
Yes.
And some contestant has to tell them what the challenge is.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know that you got a bad challenge, a poorly designed challenge. And that's what I was thinking. So,
Well, it turned into like a weird like what's chaotic fusion. Two cultures clashing. That's chaos. And it's like,
and it was
no,
just,
that's just fusion food.
yeah, that's just fusion food. There was no like chaos would be like something to me, something exploding.
I'm gonna give some context
No.
just for the okay.
Oh, okay.
So they had
Top Chef 16
for the challenge, they had to make a dish that was chaotic, point blank, just chaotic, and I think that threw a lot of the contestants for a loop.
Yeah.
Because like, what does that mean?
And it wasn't. I'm assuming they didn't really explain like what what criteria they were gonna judge them on. There was no like chaotic in terms of like we need the taste to be chaotic, we need the presentation to be chaotic, we need the concept to be chaotic. They gave them nothing. They were just like a dish that represents chaos.
Yeah.
It can go I guess that can go anywhere, but it ended up just being there was no parameters, and because there was no parameters, people had nothing they can like work with, and so like don't confuse the contestants on what it is. Like figure out what you need and tell people that, right?
Number 9.
Number 9. We made it. He wouldn't tell me what he needed. He would just yell at me.
That's not true at all. I said you need to buy us plane tickets, and he said I would never do that in a million years.
No, it was more like I bought my plane ticket. You took it really personally, and then you stopped talking to me. So I don't know if that's communicating what you need, but whatever. But it's okay. Top Chef.
I said,
No.
Chris,
We gotta keep talking about.
We're in an open relationship. I feel like you should maybe put down your profile. And he said, why? Why should I?
I don't know what I'm doing has to do with someone else, but I don't know. That's just me. I see my partner as their own individual person, not something like attached to me at the hip.
Is that how you thought we were? Is that how you thought we were? Top Chef.
So I just thought it was bullshit. They also the judging was really inconsistent. They'd say like this is this really goes together. The flavors all go together. Then that's good. And then they'll be like, oh, this is too harmonious. Where's the chaos? And I'm like,
I kind of see what they're saying.
no, I don't know
though.
what they're saying. No,
I think
that
that one
that's
woman
inconsistent.
who
That's
made-
hypocritical.
I kind of see what you're
No,
saying. 'Cause
I know.
Amanda,
You're with me or you're against me?
this is like a crazy.
what would you have
taste.
done?
Huh?
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Oh man. Well, since I am a top chef, I don't know. I'm not a fucking chef.
I would have done something like there is an egg.
Okay.
You have to crack the egg.
Yeah, and it's
Once
empty.
you crack the egg, there's like gas in there, like so it explodes.
Knocks you out.
Yeah, and you're expecting like this like eggy taste, and it's yellow. It's like yolk, and you're expecting an eggy taste, but
I'm
it's
bored.
like something different. I don't know.
It just tastes yellow. I was gonna like maybe in Filipino cuisine there's a chocolate soup called champorado, but maybe I'd make like a black soup. So it like looks like champorado, but it tastes
Chambarano.
like squid or something. And then the spoon would maybe be like a tentacle.
Anyways,
or something.
I like there was like the Italian restaurant that we went to a while ago.
Which one?
Res
Duro?
that comes to number 10. Brought me to a restaurant that was Michelin starred. I beg to differ.
I enjoyed it. I don't know if it was Michelin star food.
Anyways,
I enjoyed it.
I liked the cheese with the wasabi.
That was chaotic. That pear thing that was like crazy on the mouth.
Yeah, that's what that's where my head came immediately. Like wasabi plus cheese, very sharp cheese plus pear. So you got the sweets. You got the what's
spice?
Spice?
Yeah, spice.
And you got cheese, which is savory. That's what I would think about.
Delicious. I want to go back.
It was almost like gasoline.
Yeah.
But I think that encapsulates chaos. So, all that, all that happened. Everyone was confused. I don't think it's a good challenge when the two chefs that have been dominating this season were the ones on the bottom, and 4 flops were on the top.
Flops? Danny?
Flop. Second fiddle to Rasica. To Rasica, who
the
is the
2-person run club is
cut
in half.
One. Yeah. They took one leg from each one, so now they have to hobble together.
Did you see that? It looked like she was about to cry.
I would too. I'll be like, I've been killing this season. I've done, I've won 2 challenges by myself. 3 mini challenges, where I won $10,000. All to just go home on a challenge that's not really
chaotic.
That has little parameters, little guidelines. Kevin should have gone home.
It's just weird that
There's other contestant that's been on the bottom 4 times in a row. Was apparently like a finalist at Top Chef France, even though it's flopping in the US.
I feel like if anything, they're just showing that Top Chef France is not legitimate.
It's chicken shit.
Yeah.
The past season was a winner from Top Chef France too.
First out.
And you think France being the culinary
capital,
circle jerk over there, with
sucking their own.
Maybe
dick.
they should stick to their wine and cheese and stay and
their ratatouille
and keep interesting food over here.
Yeah, keep the chefs over there.
Yeah,
and we'll keep the good food over here.
And we know what we're talking about. we're top chefs.
Can you make another podcast that's just us recapping Top Chef?
It's us recapping Top Chef, us live reacting to Top Chef, because I was.
We should
livid.
do that. We should have a live reaction.
I was livid. I
Top
was
Chef.
so mad when. Spoilers.
It's coming out in a fucking month. The 5 people who watch this.
Wow. Reason 11. He never believed in me.
You skipped 10.
I said 10. Reason 12. He never listened to me. Yeah.
It's like the 13 commandments.
So yeah, the top. I would consider the person who probably would have won the season went home on a challenge that wasn't really specified by a judge that is more actor than chef, but what do I know? So that's it. We'll see if she makes it back. There's what do you even call that? There's
like a second chance.
But what's
you ever watch Survivor, where they do the duels, the redemption duels or something?
There's a chance that she'll kick ass, but unfortunately she
has to beat 8 people.
Yeah, she got sent home on the episode where they brought back people, so she's gotta do the most amount of work. Sometimes I like when a TV show is unfair. So fucking annoying. And Top Chef is being very unfair right now. It almost feels like we're doing this for TV outrage sake, to make the most entertainment. I truly believe that she made the worst dish. I believe that too. She made this nasty slimy eggplant filled with crab that was boiled in water, no flavor. No texture. It sounds disgusting. Oh my god. But Michelle too. And then Michelle made this the second best on that season. She won the mini challenge on that episode. against the challenge was make a dessert. There are
Pastry chefs.
pastry chefs, which are dessert
Pastry Shreks.
people. Shreks who eat pastry, so they know what they're talking
Are you a
about.
savory Shrek or a pastry Shrek?
I'm a mad Shrek. So she went up against people who do this for a job to make pastries, and she won. To be on the bottom for the main challenge makes no fucking sense.
She made a
won.
banh mi and she put it like in a pita, and she was like, "Is this chaotic?"
Okay. I mean, that's all I had to say. I was just pissed off by it. I don't think it's fair.
I think it's fun. I like when honestly, I like when TV shows are a little chaotic.
It's like when Ben went home, honestly. That's when Ben de la Creme.
I was like, who's Ben?
Ben de la Creme from Drag Race. It's like when she went home.
I love
oh,
that.
okay. So we're competing for second place now.
Exactly.
Cool.
Well, when it's like when Manila went home.
And we're competing for first place. What?
I think they all gave very composed dishes.
Like what meal does that? What meal can you think of that's chaos?
Well, have you ever heard of Aleda and
Okay, it's just
it's like don't do that to me. Don't cut me off.
You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off, and when you piss me off, I'll treat you the way I want to.
Podcast is over. This podcast is done.
I'm okay with that. We got an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta wrap this up, if anything.
I know, I'm getting tired. There's a restaurant.
One more topic after this.
Are you serious?
No, just like a quick thing. Like, how was your day?
It's funny when this recap episode of Top Chef goes back into our relationship. It's funny.
You make it. No, it's more like when we talk, our like conflict comes out.
Do you think people can hear the eye rolls?
Here you go. Here's my eye roll.
Yeah.
One more topic, Ray. We're done with Top Chef. Top Chef, 16 competitors. Best one goes home. So now it's not Top Chef. It's second Top Chef.
Okay.
Second best Top Chef.
I have a topic. It's about a story I've been reading. But also I want to talk about how in Grandma's Virginity, sometimes Jackie would say, "I'm going to read."
And that's me right now, because you're gonna bore me. I'm reading.
So it was a story.
I'm reading what people have to say about this last episode.
Have you heard of Ted Chiang?
Go.
He wrote
Yes.
Arrival.
What's a loss for this season to not have Rossica on?
Can you please?
High ceiling, going for it every time. Exciting to watch.
This is why we broke up.
She's my favorite. Hope she kicks ass.
So Ted Chiang, he wrote Arrival. And he wrote this story called like The Life Cycle of Soft Organisms or something. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm reading that now. It's a short story. And it's about this lady who, there's a digital world and she makes this artificial life that is essentially like little robots that you can teach to like talk to you, and they'll play with you, and they'll get smarter the more that you talk to them and the more that you play with them.
Unlike Ray.
Thank you, Peanut Gallery. And it's very interesting because it just brings up a lot of like ethical issues about
Should you
treatment.
Should you eat little robots, or should you not eat them?
Well, more do you think their meat is tasty?
Would they make a good meal if you sous vide them
and filled them with crab? So it's a very good book.
Oh, that's it.
Well, let me try to elaborate more.
Raymond the Critic. It's a good book.
4 stars.
Out of 10.
I think more just like, I guess I want to ask your opinion
About what?
some of the questions that it brings up. Like, do you think that they're like real people?
Who?
Like these little monsters, these little animals that they're
So
raising.
you don't think they're people?
I know, because I call them monsters. These little animals that they're raising as children.
You're saying robots,
They are artificial intelligence.
artificial intelligence
Yes.
that learns.
That learns as you, like a child. Like the more you spend time with a child, the more that they'll learn. They are literally children, just in a different form. Like
Like
an
what height,
artificially generated.
what
form.
heights do they reach?
What heights do they reach?
Yeah,
I'd say like up to your knees.
not human.
Pretty low standard there.
you're
So
s-
any human that doesn't go past your knees.
Yeah, any human, any pet below the knee.
Not a
No,
human.
no. Chihuahua, not human.
Well, it's-
Labrador, human. Labrador, when a puppy, not human.
And you treat them like humans.
Is
Like
it-
you ask them like, how old are you?
Labrador, when they're old, dying, human.
If a human is a human, but then they get so short that they go under your knees, they're no longer human to you.
Not in my eyes. not in my eyes because I can't
Not in
see them.
Law's eye.
Because I can't see them.
And you refuse to crane your neck down.
Yeah, anything below what I can see, I don't consider.
Anything literally below you
Anything literally below me
is
below me.
is below you.
Is
yeah.
below me.
literally and
Literally and figuratively because I kicked them down.
well, you're
into
always.
the
I've
ground.
noticed that when you walk, you don't bend your knees. It's a kicking motion the whole time.
I'm stomping.
Yeah. So she raises these little animals, and they have this digital world that they raise them in. Think like, have you heard of like Second Life? You're like RuneScape or like World of Warcraft. So imagine if World of Warcraft came out with, oh my god, Club Penguin.
Webkins.
In Club Penguin, remember how you had Snuffies?
Imagine
or Sniffies or
Webkins.
something? What were they called? Truffles?
Do you remember when there was that mine and you would go every single day?
I
And
didn't
you,
play Webkids.
remember remember Webkins?
Anyway,
Every single day.
so
I'd
it's like
go
in
into that
Club
mine.
Penguin,
I'd
if
go
you
into that
had
mine
like a
child,
snuffle.
like child labor. Tap tap tap. Nothing. Some days a little diamond. But I never filled it up. There was like a book of like
Who are you saying this to?
all the gems that
I'm
you
not listening.
that you could collect, but I
Is this what you make your therapist listen to?
I didn't buy enough Webkins.
I think it all started when I played Webkins.
Maybe if I bought more Webkins, I'd be happy because like I could have filled up that gem book.
I always regret not giving Chris Webkins for Christmas. Anyway, so
Number 13, no Webkins from Ray.
so it was a pet on. It was like a snuffle on Club Penguin.
Okay.
Like a little pet that you can raise. But these pets were very intelligent, and you could teach them how to read and talk, and they would get more intelligent as time went on. So they were growing beings essentially. And at one point, the Club Penguin-esque website had to shut down.
Yawn.
And so the question was like, are there protections for this artificial life? Like,
I treat it like how we treat dolphins, as in we know they're intelligent and have feelings and can learn and grow, but we
Still
treat them
eat
like
them.
shit. Yeah, we treat them like shit. So that's how probably like how.
well, now I feel guilty when I eat octopus.
Oh.
Because
But
they're like,
for
they
the
have
record,
the intelligence of a 4-year-old.
I don't eat octopus. I
only eat puss.
So
Keep that in.
if there was a score sheet over here, it'd be 1 Chris, 0 Ray.
13 Chris, 0 Ray.
Also 0 for octopus getting eaten and dolphins.
Honestly, if they didn't want to get eaten, they should have ran faster.
They should have evolved better, which I have the same feelings about these stupid little robots. They should have evolved to, live off this website.
Well, so the website is closing down, and so they want to like port these these animals to the new website, but no one will pay for it,
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
which is just so sad.
Would you pay for orphans? Would you pay to house orphans?
I think that's
wouldn't.
the question. Like, do I?
Wouldn't-
Because there are so
No,
many
just
things.
think about them like dolphins.
Exactly.
Like
And
dolphins?
they're even less than dolphins because they're digital. But they're probably more intelligent than dolphins. It's like, what constitutes something that's important? Is it the physicality of them, or
how
their
much joy they give me?
how much they put out?
How much joy they give me? And if they're not giving me much joy, then what use are they?
It's about you.
Yeah. So does that answer your question, Ray? The dolphins.
So anyway, I'm just gonna spoil the story for you.
Okay. I guess
So
I won't read it.
A sex company, a sex
Oh my
product
god.
told the woman that was raising these animals. She said, "I want to buy your animals, and I want to turn them into like sexual partners, for like digital sexual partners. We're gonna treat them well. They're gonna understand consent, and we will give you enough money to port these animals to the new society. You just have to give us the rights to the animals." And then it became this whole thing of like, do I even have the right to sell these like little animals' bodies to the sex company? It was very, very interesting. Yeah.
So that brings us to that.
It was a really great story. I'm still reading it. I read it a couple years ago.
I'm being serious. This is the end. We've run too long for my liking.
Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know how much consent I can give. With Kaylin not being here,
Are you an animal?
I feel like I'm betraying her. I feel like I'm selling her.
I was invited.
I feel like I'm selling her rights away to some sex crazed owner. I love her. I want her back. Good vibes to Kaylin. And I hope she's back soon.
I'm glad I'm here.
I can't believe this is exactly like Grandma's virginity. And that one of the hosts already is gone.
And now it's just two men.
She's not gone. She is not gone. It was a really rough week for her last week and this week. But I need to record something. So
you have had like 2 years to make content for this podcast,
and we have.
You released 4 episodes and you're out of content.
No, I have one more. I was gonna edit that today.
5.
I have 5.
Over 2 years.
The other ones were bad audio. Imagine what we did for the first episode, just worse.
That really sucks.
Worse audio.
That really sucks.
I don't think it was that good either. So you guys are getting a favor. Cream of the crop.
This is going in the trash.
Cream of the crop.
This is.
I would say most of your part is going in the trash.
A lot of it was just you trying to figure out how to explain Top Chef. 16 chefs.
I don't know. I think a lot of you was backpedaling on what happened in the relationship and not owning up to what's.
Can we do this? Like this is like a special every month. Like let's berate Ray about
check
the
in.
relationship.
Berate Ray. Let's speak the truth about the relationship. Is that me berating you?
Chris, blink.
Chris, don't blink. More like Kaylin, we miss you. Come back to me, baby.
Daddy loves you.
I promise not to sell you to some sex website.
Unless I need the money.
Unless I can't afford it, then I don't know.
All things go.
Rights get flimsy when we're broke.
Very good story. People should read it.
I don't know. Dolphins should get treated like shit. Just look at dolphins. I don't think it's that different than dolphins.
I thought it was just very passionate that like, because in my opinion, I was like, these are people. Anyway, I can't wait till life turns digital.
I don't know if they're people. Dolphins, you can tell.
I mean, dolphins kind of are people.
They are.
Monkeys kind of are people.
They are living. They're living. They're out there. We didn't create them. You can tell. We can't.
What about these fucking animals that speak like children? You're like, I don't know if you're human.
Pigs.
What about pigs? Pigs are intelligent too.
Yeah,
huh?
no, that too.
I should stop eating pork.
If you're gonna eat pork, make sure it's not pink. Otherwise, you'd be in the bottom of Top Chef.
One in the pink.
And you might go home, even though you're the best chef on that season. Fuck you, Top Chef. And fuck you, Q.
Fuck you, Tom Colicchio.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Q.
you, Q. Both seasons.
Both seasons of Drag Race, this current season, and Survivor.
Fuck you, Q.
We're done. And goodbye. Kaylin, we love you. Bye.